What's up, guys? Another video on the to1 tunnels, trying to show you guys these things that happen on the ground. There's like this imprint of these shadows on the ground that are all throughout the tunnel, and it almost looks like a mirror image on the other side of the yellow line. It almost looks like it takes the one side and just mirrors it to the other side. Alright, so all throughout this tunnel, every like 10-15 feet, there's this shadow on the ground, and it's a repeat shadow. It goes all throughout the tunnel. It almost looks like it repeats itself. Like I said, you take one side of the yellow line all the way down the tunnel, and it almost mirrors it to the other side. They got a couple of numbers in there: 15, 23, 21. It almost looks like it says 5 p.m. Alright, so these shadows are right there on the ground. I'm practically standing on one right now. I'm about to walk over another one right now. There's just shadows on the ground right there. Almost looks like it makes an R, like a rockstar R. But that same R looks like it's like a 21 upside down or 15 upside down, depending on which way you're looking at it. It looks like it says 5 p.m. in these shadows. It's like every couple of feet that this is, like, pretty much is, if I'm standing on one or if I pass this one, the next one will only be a few feet. I could stand in between these two and look both ways and see both of these shadows, whatever way I'm looking, But this tunnel, it doesn't have anything to do with the sunlight. Like, it does. There's no sun that comes in here and alters the land in here. So when you enter this tunnel, it changes to that yellow light, which actually shows you that you're able to see these things. It is still very much dependent on the time of day. There's a time of day that it pops more than the other times of the day. And, at points you can get these walls to look like holographic art. And, if you just keep your eyes open to the walls and the surroundings around you, you'll be able to come across this. Every couple of feet, there's one right here that I'm stepping on. A little black shadowing on the ground. Like I said, it's just every couple of feet. I passed by like 5 of them since I've been in here, and I'm not even that deep in the tunnel yet. So, I encourage you guys to come check this out and start, listening to what I'm saying about going underwater and learning how to use the sun, and start opening your eyes to this light and shadow art that's all around us. It's like pareidolia art, because I see so many faces. The reason why I have such a hard time explaining these faces is because there's like literally so many faces that I could see at one time. I have a buddy who went and watched one of my videos, and in this 5-minute video, he said he saw 46 faces. Now, I can't make sense of all those faces. I don't even know half of what the faces are, other than chickens, monkeys, dragon-looking things. They're almost like a reptilian face. There's a bunch of different faces that I just don't know how to explain. And so when I tell you guys there's these faces and faces and faces, and you guys are like, explain to me what you found, like, I can't really explain it to you because there's just so many of these things that are going on. And a lot of these things that I show you, they make sense 4 different ways. You could look at it from this way, it'll make sense. You look at it from this way, it makes sense. You look at it from this way, it makes sense. Same way this way, it makes sense. So, I encourage you guys to come join my team. Hey, what's up? Alright, so you guys all know I've been trying to tell you guys about this light and shadow art. Some people are starting to open their eyes to it, and they're starting to hit me up with it. But, you guys are just touching, like, really just a little part of what's actually around here. And if you guys start to follow what I'm telling you and start to go underwater and learn how to use the sun, you'll start to notice what's actually here and what is actually able to be found throughout this game. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the games that I describe as like a beautiful game with what it can and is possible of showing you. You just got to know how to work it, like I've been trying to tell you guys. But step number 1 is definitely bird's eye view, along with going underwater and learning how to use the sun to actually use the bird's eye view properly. You got to know the distance, draw distance right, and you got to know how to use the sun at the same time. You got to know how the sun's shining on the land and where to actually go to these places and use it properly. So, I keep trying to tell everybody about this and get help with this, because there's a lot to see. I literally came across this, and I'm reevaluating the whole land of Grand Theft Auto 5 because it is everywhere in this game. So, just hit me up. I'm still looking for help. Still looking to get the 30 people to come help me. So, let me know. Diabolic Tadpole out.